Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about the topic of fix your mind and the reality will follow. Now, a lot of people, when they think of becoming rich, they think that to become rich you need to have certain assets. You need to be in a certain place at a certain time, and it's not something that is for everyone. And to a degree, it is to a degree it is so, but I'd say it's only 20%. Because really, all it really takes, like 80% of getting rich, and that's my vision. I'm not rich yet, but that's my vision. I believe 80% of getting rich is just dedication, is just fixing your mind. And it's the same with everything. It's not only being rich, it's just becoming successful in general. Whether it's it being in sport or music or wherever, uh, anything that requires you to put the work in, 80% of that is just your mindset, okay? And I'm gonna explain why, because a lot of people don't understand that. But the ladder to success is actually right in front of them. Like, everyone can see that, but everyone chooses a route that I'd say is less risky. I'll give you a metaphor, and it'll be easy to understand, and you would be able to connect the dots. So imagine if we would live in a world where success would be determined by how high you are in the world. So right now you're at height 1, and Elon Musk would be at height like 2000. Okay, it's just an example. And obviously, for you, if you want to get more successful, you'll start climbing. You start climbing trees, mountains, to get as high as possible. But there is always a ladder. There is always a ladder that it goes straight up to heaven. But people don't dare to look at it because it looks sketchy. It looks dangerous. People don't want to look at it. So naturally, they'll try going around it. They'll try climbing hills or going through known paths. For example, going to university is like a very known path. Everyone shows you, yeah, you guys, you go on this mountain path and you reach this high. You know what I mean? But there is always this ladder that's right in front of you, and all you gotta do is see it and grab it. Okay. And the thing about this ladder is, and the reason why a lot of people don't want to grab it is, people find it risky. People find it hard because climbing a ladder is way harder than just walking uphill. For example, you can also fall off this ladder. Do you know what I mean? It requires you to do to make some risks, to put some work in, and people just don't want to do that. And so this was a metaphor, but in the real life, for example, in you becoming from poor to rich, you could start climbing mountains, which is going to university and then starting to work and saving. And I mean, you'll reach some height, you know what I mean? But as you know, mountain is like limited. You know, there's a limit. You can really go higher than the top of the mountain, whilst this ladder goes up the way up to heaven. So really what you have to do is to start climbing this ladder. And what is this ladder? It's you, or I believe personally that it's pursuing entrepreneurship or seriously taking whatever is your passion, okay? But especially entrepreneurship, because there is really no limit to how rich and powerful you can be if you pursue entrepreneurship. And pursuing entrepreneurship doesn't mean going to fucking business school and then sometime in the future starting your own company. Pursuing entrepreneurship means starting right now, right at this moment. And for a lot of you guys, it's actually way easier than it looks. A lot of you guys are probably, I'd say, 16 to 20. And it's something I didn't understand. To start pursuing entrepreneurship, all you really need is to save up some money. I'd say anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 euro, dollar. Now, once you save up this money, you can actually buy, I prefer buying a course, like a coaching course. Buy a coaching course, find a mentor, find some way to actually start spending this money in a learnful way, where you can start learning to build your business, to being an entrepreneur. And the thing about this, you might as well just lose all this money whilst learning. But this is something I call learning money. It's the money you have to pay to just learn some things. And if you're not learning things, how are you going to get high? So really, to grab this ladder of success, really all you need to do is, it's way easier than it looks, is you need to take a risk and actually go for it. So you earn some money, you just do a fucking high school job, I don't know, work at McDonald's, do it for a few months until you spend some money. And then with this money, you want to go and look around on the internet, find a mentor, always find a mentor, because it's just way faster, you know. And then follow all the steps, you know what I mean? And then it'll be quite clear once you find the mentor. And so once you feel that you grab the ladder, it's way easier to start climbing than when you're not even touching the ladder, so to say, okay? Now, and once again, the ladder to success is a metaphor I use for entrepreneurship, okay? I'll give you an example from my life where I felt like I grabbed the ladder, so that you guys just understand what I mean. I think it was somewhere in December or something. It's when I discovered monk mode. I didn't actually know it was called monk mode. I just had a very strict routine. Only later I found out it was called monk mode. But I was already doing dropshipping, and a certain moment I just realized, well, hey, wait a minute. If I do this every day and I still dedicated and I stay dedicated for however long it takes, but to be honest, just 3 months would be already enough. If I just stay dedicated, I'll just get there. I just felt this one day. I just felt like, wait a minute. If I do this every day for like 3 months, I'll get there. That's it. And once you guys understand this as well, once you guys get their feeling as well, you'll know that it's really all in your mind. It's really just understanding that, oh shit, if I do this every single day, I'll get there, okay? This is what this video is about, is this ladder is right in front of you, and all you really need is to fix your mind to understand, wait a minute, all I need to do is to do this every single day, and then I'll get there. Okay, and okay, fair enough, you need some things like I said earlier, you need to spare some money, find a mentor, okay, but it really starts here. It starts here. For example, you're at flat zero, no money, no experience, nothing. Once you fix your mind and you say to yourself, oh, wait a minute, if I go to this job every single day, I will earn this much money, okay? With this money, I can find a mentor and do whatever he says every single day, and I'll make more money. And with this more money, I'll go to the next level. You know, it starts here. It's just from the moment you realize that it's all in your mind, then you get this. You know, I think someone said that. I think it was Iman Gachi said this. You first become rich in your mind, then in the reality. The reality always follows later. You can't become rich first and then become rich in your mind. And you know, it doesn't work like that. Your mind has to be in this state, and then the money will come. Because in the state of being rich-minded, so to say, you attract money. Okay, and you always want to attract things. You don't ever want to chase them. Anyways, I hope you guys understand what I mean. It's sometimes a bit hard for me to talk English in such long time, but hey, I try my best, and I know that in a few months, years, this will be way better. And I see you in the next video. Bye.